right, we're just going to load up here. We're going to go into creative mode. We're just going to fly around, kind of check some things out here on Ark Ascended, Ragnarok Ascended. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Why do I look so tan? Yeah, that's certain. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is in the update. Oh yeah, I might have to mess with my settings now. It looks so good. I will say that. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, I don't want to like say I'm overhyping this, but no, the map looks really, really good. You know, this is the first map that they've, made in UE 5.5. So, yeah, it's using all the assets from that. But yeah, we're in Vikings Bay here. It all looks pretty similar, pretty much the same. This is a little closer though. I've noticed that. Um, yeah, it's actually more closed off. You could actually use this as a water pin now. Somewhat. I feel like, getting through here is just gonna be a little issue. Is the ship's down? Yes, it is. It is still here. And it looks like did they change? Oh, they did. It's a different ship. It doesn't have the treasure. At least, I don't know. Well, we'll just leave that. I don't really feel like getting knocked out by those guys. I should be in creative mode, but never know. Oh yeah, and they updated silk pearls. Is that so? No, black pearls. So there is black pearls right there. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this looks pretty much all the same. Right through here. Yeah, go up here. There's snow. Yeah. And then if we go over here towards Blue Ob, there might be some subtle changes here. Right through here, it looks a little different. Just a little bit. I mean, it's still got the overgrown vibes to it, but definitely has a little bit of a different feeling. Blue Ob, of course. You know, there's been a lot of events in community servers, not mine, but some I have been part of that happened at this area. Such a nostalgic map. Yeah, just so cool. I think there is new parts to this. Let's see. This looks a little different right through here. The swamp. Okay, so this is the swamp. This is what they redid. This is a new part. Oh yeah, look at the swamp. Oh, there's a castle over here now. I can't remember if that was there. No, because the swamp had little structures. So there's a little, little new castle. That's cool. Might have to build into that in the series. I wonder is this where the bison's at? It is. Look at the bison. Oh, I thought they were about to like do a little cool headbutt deal. Okay, so they're coming after me. So we got aloes. I think probably carches and gigas also spawn over here. I think that was in the trailer. I would assume there's some big dinos spawning in as we're talking. So possibly. Look at that. Look at that bison right there. Look at the cool colors on that thing. Oh yeah, definitely cool. Can't wait to get into taming those guys. We'll just kind of keep flying around. So this is all new right here. Everything here. We'll just turn off my HUD. But yeah, this is all new. New island. Really cool. If you see modded creatures, I'm sorry. I have the mods installed on the single player. So, and I've got the birthday event still active. Yeah, just this is a really cool little area for the bison. I thought they were going to be in the highlands, but honestly, this makes more sense. Glad that they did this. Adds a little bit more life over here. I mean, it used to just be the swamp, which the swamp is still here, just a little bit more spaced out. Dinosuchus taming is going to be a must on this because, I mean, they're a powerful creature. And let's get over here. This is new as well, I do believe. Yeah, it is. Definitely is. I should installed Evolve just to kind of check out Ragnarok before, just so I can kind of get a playthrough test. I mean, I played a lot of the map. It's just been so long since I played it that I forgot so much. Yeah, Ragnarok. Ascended just looks so good. It feels more polished. Like the map just feels like there was stuff that was unfinished, and this was like the, let's give the map just one more little piece of life, and I think they accomplished it here. This thing looks so good. I love this map. This is definitely one of my top favorites. Possibly top 3 maps is just Ragnarok. I also saw something new. These have somewhat been here. Yes, these have. Okay. Yeah, I remember these mountains. There should be. Yeah, there you are. Wyverns. It's actually a really cool wyvern. I like the colors on that thing. It's probably part of the birthday stuff. So yeah, that's. Oh yeah, definitely birthday colors. The birthday event is definitely in full color mode here. Oh, these are so cool. Back before wyverns could be bred, this is how you got different colored wyverns. And yeah, that was like a treat. If everyone saw this, this would be like the go-to, let's get some really cool looking wyverns. Now you can just breed them. So, don't really need to worry about that. Yep, the desert. Looking deserty. Definitely a not new area. But I saw that they're having sandstorms. I don't remember if Evolved had sandstorms. So, yeah, I saw that in the trailer. At least that's what I'm getting from the trailer. Let's see here. Just the open desert. Oh, Fastelos. Such a great thing that they're added here. I would be quite sad. Oh, and they're going to be really easy to tame. Just look at all these resources through here. Yeah, this might be the map. This might be the map for the Fastlow. Just look at all the resources. There's metal. Yeah, it's just everywhere. Definitely the map for them. I'm sure there's still sandworms. Death worms. I don't know why I was thinking sandworms. I guess I've been playing too much Dune. And they left the nostalgic crate dragon on the desert. Such a good little Easter egg if you didn't know about that. Let's fly over this way. Just kind of keep going over here. I'm saving, highlands for last. And we got up here. This nice little area. Little I always called this the Pines. I don't know what it is actually called. I always just had Pines, and I know what I was talking about. Just because this reminds me of like a tundra. I guess that's really what it is a tundra. And all the pine trees. Such nice little additions there. I wonder if they left the charcoal trees. That's the question. And they added a new resource, lava crystal. We'll have to see what that does in the series. And yep, up here, getting into the redwoods, the murder snow. Eventually, snow. I wonder. Yep, there's that. There's the murder snow. There we go. Yeah. Let's see here. Anything cool gonna be flying around? Maybe a snow, not a snow wyvern, an ice wyvern. No. Okay. I mean, they are a small chance of spawning. I mean, they should spawn, but there's a small chance. We're not going that way. We're just kind of flying around the snow, trying to see if we can't. Not going that way. Avoiding that area. We'll go into the ash a little bit, and then we'll get into the canyons. I love these waterfalls here. Such a beautiful scene. Just all around. Some griffins. The first looks at them. Now breedable. And of course, we got up here. And then the infamous castle. The original. The OG castle. And then back at Vikings Bay. Zooming around. Back into the canyons. Down we go into the canyons. We're just going to zoom around, getting a little framey. Just because I'm zooming super quick. Just such a nice little area. Then we get the bridge. The bridge looks stunning. This is just a stunning map. It looks so good. Then we get up in here to the giant grasslands, green ob. Yes. Not really grasslands. Not really. What are these called? I cannot remember. Hydana, if I'm saying that right. Yes, up here. Remember, a lot of events took place up here if you're in a community server. Oh, we're getting a little framey. Just because I probably am confusing everything. We'll just get here on ground level. Look around. Some raptors. Alright. We'll zoom over here. There's also a new island up at the north that we'll have to go look at. A bunch of little islands here. We've already seen these. And we'll go back up this way. We'll just take a aerial view of this side of the map. Just a spectacular map. This is the map, the most fan-favorited map ever, Ragnarok, and it is being. I'm gonna say this is my favorite map in Ascended at the moment. Astraeos being number 2, number 3. I have no idea. Just 1 and 2. Astraeos being second, and of course Ragnarok being number 1. Look at that. Just look at this beauty. Oh, man. I'm just going to keep kind of flying around here. All right. Now let's get into the highlands in the new area. Looks like... Am I wrong? But this is the volcano. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Maybe an event happens and it blows up. That would be really cool. I was like, this should be the volcano, but yeah, just look at that. Just a stunning, such a stunning map. And I saw yep, there they are. Pyromanes are on this. They have been on almost every map. I love the Pyromane just for the temperature buff, but man, it just, I don't know. I have no idea. All right, into the scar, the Wyvern Trench. Look at this. Yeah, you guys just spawn in. We already got eggs there. That's a really cool Wyvern. Poison? Yes. I really do like the poison colors. Variants. Looks like these are a new little vent system, I'm assuming. Yeah, you guys can blow your fire at me. Probably a vent system, so you can probably run it on foot. Might have to try that. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, just such a beautiful map in some of the most beautiful areas right here. The area I love, and I might build in, but I do like the new little area over where the bison are at, so I might have to just contend. I don't know. I might build 2. Oh, and we've already got a Giga spawning in. Hello. Just look at this, and that is the new island, and we'll check that out here in a second. Got the little waterfall up here. My first ever base I built on Rag. I built right here. This was the first ever area I built in. Right up here, right, I think, of course, on Ascended, I think there was, not Ascended, Evolved. There was a little bit more of a flat area here, and I built up here. Because I was like, I gotta get water. I got to, yeah, I've gotta have all that stuff. And, yeah, just Karch. Yeah, you go get that trike. That's your treat. Equus, of course. Might be a day 1 tame, potentially. Because we've got... Wait a second. Where'd it go? There it is. There's the beauty. And they're still there. Correct. Turn on that. Oh, and we're completing little. We're completing little challenges for the skill stuff. Yeah, where is the? Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong area. The farm is not. I thought You could get vegetables there. Am I just missing them? Are they no longer here? You guys are probably like, you're in the wrong area. What are you doing? Yep. There's the potatoes. The potatoes of that. Okay. And then a little bit more down here. Where's the lighthouse? There's the lighthouse. Very staple of the map. Yeah, it's just, this is a little bit different. I will say that. Seems just a little bit different. And it could just be because I keep seeing this in the background and I'm not used to that. There used to be a little circle right through here. Was it right through here? Yeah, it was. It had to be. It came down here and it circled off like that. So yeah, this is all new right there. And we'll get into that. I want to get into the new stuff. I saw there's aberration stuff in the trailer. I could be wrong. And more than likely could be. Got another. Is the water? It's still here. This cave is still here. Let's go. This is such a good cave if you're on PvP. Probably one of the staples, I feel like. That's like one of the caves when I played on a little bit of PvP, everyone ran to off the bat. Just, yeah. The Highlands, such a great place. And here is the farm. For anyone that was wondering. Where are the... Am I just blind, or is it just because there's so much green? I'm used to such brown textures. This is the farm. Yeah, Meshke's homestead. Okay. But they... Oh, there they are. There's the carrots. They're in there. You just gotta find them. All right, and then we'll see if this cave is still here. It is. They did not change that. Oh. Little framey here. Oh, they did change it up a little bit. The giant cylinder is no longer here. Okay, we're getting really bad frames through there. Give me one moment. We are... Oh, Lord. That is, what is going on? Okay. You gotta... No, it's still running a little rough. Why are we doing that? We're just gonna have to... Oh, man, I really don't like that because I want to look at the new area without being super framey, but we'll go with it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I've restarted my game and everything. All right. Just looks like a giant flatland. More flatland. Which is nice for me. I like that. I might have to build over here, though, because... Like, right in there. I like that. I like that area. Build a little house there. Yeah. Watch, there's gonna be, like, a giga spawn right here. Are we just not want to work with me, Ark? No? Okay. Maybe it's wanting to fix itself. No. It is just screen tearing. Horribly. Not even screen tearing. I don't even know what this is. All right. We're checking out the map, though. There's another lighthouse over there. We got RGs. Cool. Spawning over here. Bison as well. Bison have been spawning pretty much everywhere in the flatlands. So if you're looking for bison, that is where to look for them. Dinotheriums. So some big creature spawns. And the lighthouse, which is kind of smaller. It looks like a smaller lighthouse. Yeah, this is quite irritating because I'm trying to look at this nicely. Is there baby bison? These all. Maybe that's. I don't know. We'll dive deeper into that, into the taming of bison, when we do that video. But today is just. This video is just looking at the map, and I guess if I just kind of slowly look, it looks... Oh. It's like I'm shaking, but not. All right. Yeah, this is all of this. So give me 1 second, and we will find the aberration area. And I forgot to show this off, so we'll show this off here. It is still here, this building. This little desert temple. The observatory there. Little area back here. Still a great place if you want to store some small dinos, if you're into using the ruins to build. And yeah, it's still all there, all in its glory. So, just in case if you guys were wondering. And then I think I showed off. No, I did not. I forgot to show off this little ravine here that runs right through the middle of this. This little, I like to call it kind of a canyon, because technically it would be, because it's from the river running it, kind of like the Grand Canyon in the United States. Yep, really cool little area here. I figured I'd show that off before we got into the aberration zone, because I just kind of forgot to look at it. So I cannot find the new aberration zone. Let me know if you guys know where it's at, but I cannot seem to find it. I saw it in the trailer, and I can't find it. Maybe it's into a cave somewhere. Of course, this map has a lot of hidden caves, and that is potentially the case there. And so, yeah, so let me know down in the comment section, where is the new aberration zone? And I have a feeling it's got to be a cave. Like, it makes sense for it to be that way. Yeah, we're just going to keep flying around the snow here, just kind of looking. Kind of skipped over it just a little bit. But yeah, we'll just kind of fly through here. But yeah, the aberration zone, let me know down in the comment section, because I cannot seem to find it. And it probably is right underneath my nose, and I just did not see it at all. That is a shame. Yeah, just kind of zooming around the snow. There is some new areas here that I remember seeing. I mean, the new boss has to be somewhere up here, right? Like, this is where you'd want to put the little bit of a arena, kind of, sort of. Maybe it's just a little different. Maybe you have to summon and then it takes you there. Maybe there's not a, like, a special area for that, which I wouldn't see why, but it is probably the chance. I'm probably just thinking wrong. It probably is the boss arena, and I am just zooming around here, so I can't really see it. Of course, I'd like to see an ice wyvern, but seems to be... Oh, there was a little voice crack there. Seems to be not here, and that's okay. I mean, it's just one of those things. Okay, we'll stop pooping for 2 seconds. Fly over here and just look around this snow area. There we go. There's 2 of them. And a nest there. So, yeah, this mountain over here on the other side of Greenob, there is a nest location right there. Actually, that's pretty cool. There we go. It's like, why are you guys not wanting to fight me? But definitely a cool little area around the map. And we'll just go ahead and we'll fly over to the new area again. Just to kind of summarize a little bit, kind of see the last little bit, and we'll go over there because we didn't really get a good look. Let me set time. Day to 12. There we go. That way we can get some good lighting. Just one final look. That's all we need. Just zoom around here one more time, because I kind of skipped over this area. I really did. And yeah, we'll get here. There's one more surprise, but since you stayed till the end, that is where we will be. Redwood's here. Red Ob. Still exactly where it's at. Just a little, little island. And let's see. I figured they'd move Red Ob up here, but I guess they didn't. I guess that makes just a little sense. And yeah, this is such a nice little area. Definitely gonna have to build over here, and I think I skipped this island here. I did. There's another little island. Just zoom around one more time. Just there's such nice little building areas here. Just on this cliff itself. I mean, you can build up here. RG's gonna be annoying, but you can. And yeah, look at that. Just Such a spectacular map to look at. Just pleasing to the eye. Everywhere you look, there's something going on, and it just takes your eyes away from what you were looking at originally. And got a bridge there. I remember taking my first Giga. It was right here. Used this bridge at the time. Just kind of trapped him in here. You know, easiest way to do it. And then fly one more time. And I did see that this is a random event. I need to look at the command, and then we can kind of look at that. But it should, like, you can hear it. Can we go into it? No. So it is a walkable surface until the lava reappears. So, and we will activate that in one moment. Oh, there's rock golem right there. You're not hidden, buddy. Not as well on... Okay, there we go. Not as well as you were on Scorched Earth. But, yeah, very much so. Maybe over in the desert they will be. Looks like pyromanes are a little bit more common here, too. That sucks. And I still forgot an area. There is so much new going on that I have forgot to look at something. I flew right by it. And I don't know why I didn't notice this. I mean, can you guys see it? It's pretty big. Yeah, I missed this whole area. This is... Look at that. Look at that. Another little castle right here. There's an alpha raptor in it. It's his castle. He can have it. Yeah, just nice little castle. Really cool little green mushrooms there. And, yeah, just so much going on. Like I said, I literally said it right before we cut away. There's just so much going on. So much to keep looking away from. Oh, man. I might have to revamp this. Just kind of keep building onto it. Claim it as my own. Fort Air. Yep. Airport. That sounds like I'm trying to say airport, but Air Fort. Yeah, there's Rexes over here. Okay, sweet. Lovely. I love, gotta love Rexes. And then up here, nice little areas just all throughout this map, man. This map is just stunning. And I might be zooming around just a little quickly, but just trying to make sure I get everything in this video about Ragnarok, because we got so much to cover, so much more. There's so much we got to go over. It's just insane. With the release of Ragnarok, what it has to be covered. And yeah, just such a cool little area. Love the bridge. Honestly, well, job well done. Job well done. Wildcard. This is how you revamp a map right here. You got to keep the nostalgia. You got to keep the little bits and pieces that just make the map. And this is how you do it. You add new. You don't change it completely. This is great. This area looks so much more like a lively area than it did in ASC, I feel like. Especially up here. I feel like it was just really brown all the time. So, yeah. This is cool. All right. Let's get into the volcano, and then we got one more little area to check out. That is just, a little nod to the art community. And we'll get into that. So, give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. Let's type in the weather event. Start volcano. Let's do this. Come on. It should. Maybe give it a second. And let's set the... I don't know if this is going to mess it up. Let's do 13, 15? Let's do 15. What does that look like? No. Let's change that while we're sitting here waiting. Oh, I didn't even start volcano, so give me 1 second, I guess. There we go. This will set the mood. And there we go. Let's see this. All right. You can hear it. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Just look at the lava just slowly flowing, you know, coming up to the surface. Oh yeah. There we go. Got shooting rock. Now, according to some leaks or some discussion, there is a lava crystal, some kind of new resource. And I'm assuming it comes from these things. And if I remember correctly, they can damage your base. Let's just follow this one here down. Okay, exploded there. Kind of weird particle effect. And let's see here. Yep. Did we? No. See, I remember seeing something about lava crystals being found. So, where are they at? Let's see. Maybe right here? No? Maybe. I want to say, I mean, that would make sense to be able to get it from that, but just disappeared, so I don't know. And what about the lava golem? Where is he at? Does he spawn in here? No? Is he not here? I think there's a cave, isn't there? Did we spawn inside that little cave? I don't know. This is just cool. Just look at that. That is insane. It looks so much better. Just the volcano there. But yeah, the lava crystals. Let me know how you attain that if you guys know. And we'll kind of cover that in its little own short video or in another separate video. But yeah, guys, this is going to be it for this little area. And then we will have to just take one more look at one little area that will be in a moment. Oh, look at that. They were there when the lava kicked off. Youch. That's gotta hurt. Now, I did see something about hot springs. I'm assuming that's... I mean, I remember there being an effect that you got when you were down here in these... Still a thing? Yeah, there we go. So I remember you got like a little effect. I do believe it was here. Could have been on a different map. I could be getting confused, but you get a little relaxation buff, and you're just relaxing at the pond. So, yeah, that is cool. Nice little area. And now, when the volcano is erupting, I do believe this will be boiling, so it's going to do damage to you, not relaxing. I mean, kind of makes sense. You know, you don't want something to be on, you know, boiling. All right, so let's get into that last area, and then that's going to be the last little bit of the video. And the last area, if you knew about this in Evolved, but such a nice little area. And I just, you know, this is a nice little Easter egg in here as well. That funny party dodo right there. There's aberrant dodos. And, yeah, so here is the little area. Now, there's also little Easter eggs in here. As you can see, there is a bunch of names. And these are all... I want to say, I can't remember exactly. I want to say it's, Creators is the name. I want to say that's what it is. The Hall of Honor. But yeah, you can see a bunch of names here. And yeah, one day I wish I was on there. And in order to do that, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And hit the like button. Just kind of come look. I mean, there's a lot of different things here. I am such a small person compared to all these people. So, yeah, everyone in here deserves it. They have contributed to art in some way, in some form. And, yeah, as you can see, I'm just going to kind of slowly, you know, you got the Axeman, you got Natural Causes, just a bunch of people here. And I know You know, everyone's like, yeah, we already know about this. I just figured I'd covet, cover it because, you know, they deserve it. And they are some of these people, the reason why I enjoy art and are the reason why I am trying to get into, I guess, am into content creation. That kind of sucks. Our names are kind of covered there. But yeah, that's such a great way to honor someone. You know, that's caring about your community by doing that. Just, you know, offering a way to honor them, and such a gorgeous little building. And, you know, I'm just going to keep going around here. If you guys want to stick around, you can. But, you know, we're just going to kind of cover this all. Just look at that. Everyone here has contributed to Ark in a positive way of some sort. Natural is on there twice. You know, everyone knows this guy. Syntax, Axeman's on there twice as well. Just, you know, everyone knows who these guys are. Some of these guys are the reason I enjoy Ark, and like I said, the reason why I play. Just because, you know, this is, I don't know, I enjoyed watching them grow up, and I was like, you know what, I enjoy the game so much that I want to play it and, you know, get it out there. If you guys want to know, the man that really is my inspiration is that guy right there, and I feel like that's a lot of people's inspiration is Syntax. But yeah, let's just kind of go through here one more time. There's also a few other people. If I see their name, I will also mention it, but you will definitely see a lot of names here that you should know or have at least heard of mention of. But yeah, this is just all these creators. This is honestly, this is back in ASE, so. But I figured I'd show this off. Of course, I'm probably not in here. Like I said, not very a big creator compared to some of these people. I haven't paid my time, so I am okay with that. Just so many people. Zavala there. A frog. Neebs Gaming, and the members joining that. And Thick is there as well. Such a nice little honor to him. But I probably missed an area. Such a nice little deal here. Got the party chilling in here. Taking a little shower there. I saw the aberrant dodo, so I wonder if there's a way to get to the aberrant zone from here. But no, this is the Hall of the Honored. Alright, well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate it. And, yeah, just such a cool little area. Dodos, you know, it really, you know, puts the art community in perspective. The people that have grown the art community, contributed to the art community, and of course, the community itself. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, like I said. And hopefully one day I will be honored in the map because of you guys, and I will appreciate it. And it all goes to you. So, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you later.